third period with a 22-second power play for the Grizzlies. Halfway out there, Lozano out there, and Morrison, puck goes to Morrison. Morrison dumps it into the offensive zone, chases after it, gets it up against the board, tries to center it, but ends up getting swiped away by a Moose. 10 seconds left on the power play. Carson, puck slips by Carson. Halfway sends it back down into the corner. Lozano tries to center and gets it swiped away by a Moose. Goes back behind the backside of the net. The Moose are full strength. Carson backs up to handle the guy coming out of the penalty box. Carson intercepts that, sends it over to Morrison. Morrison races to the boards, sends it back over to Carson. D to D pass, or D, I guess. Pass to the defense. Lozano moves it into the zone. Goes to take a shot, gets it swiped away by the Moose. Lozano now fires it in there. Morrison tries to swipe it in. Halfley was circling around the net, waiting for the opportunity. The puck just never reached him. So the Moose take over, move it down. Carson back on defense. Hildebrand getting wide. Moose goes down, and there's a penalty. So they're going to call a tripping on Lozano. Look, Fairbanks is a little upset at officiating, and I'll give Fairbanks that. There might be some questionable calls, but look, the fact of the matter is we're one period shy of 3 games, and we only put 1 goal in the net. So, look, our offense has got to step up and start putting the puck in the back of the net if we're going to win any games. So we can complain about refs all day, but if our offense doesn't step up, we're not going to win games. So, good defense by Carson, kicking out with the split, sending it to the board. Hildebrand fires it down. Hildebrand grabs it again. This time, he gets it to center. Corrigan swiping at it. Winner ends up back in the offensive zone for the Moose. Moose hold the line, send it back out to center. Hildebrand kicks it with his foot. Ends up back into the board, squirts into the offensive zone for the Moose again. This time Hildebrand fires it down, and this gets it to center ice at least. We've got 47 seconds left on this penalty kill. Moose move in. Carson and Hildebrand back deep. There's a centering pass intercepted by Winter. Winter sends it back out. Now they know they got that out of the zone, so they got to wait for it to be clear. Moose send it back in. 35 seconds left on the penalty kill. Carson picks it up behind the backside of the net, sends it up the boards to Corrigan. Corrigan swipes at it. Puck stays in the zone. Winter. The puck goes back down. Now we got basically 2-on-2. Hildebrand staying on the puck. Forces that pass into the back behind the net. Carson picks it up. Carson picks it up and kicks it to the corner. Carson scoots it up to Corrigan. Corrigan hits it. Winter might have a breakaway on this one-on-one. Winter moves in, moves to his right. Fires a shot, hits the goalie. That was a shot on goal. Another save by the Moose. Moose's goalie. There's a good effort by Winter. Puck comes out. Hawes touches Hawes' stick. Player moves around one defenseman, shoots, hits Masterson in the chest, ends up in the far corner, and the Grizzlies are full strength. Puck comes up, squirts into the players changing up, ends up in Haas's hands, goes up to Halfley. Halfley has it up against the board, centers it to Brody Haas. Haas takes a shot right into that big 99's leg. Halfley moves in. Oh, Halfley had it for a second there. Masterson's poke checks at that. Puck comes back, goes clear back into the Grizzlies zone. Halfley chases it down in the corner. Ooh, kicks it with his foot and ends up tripping up against the boards. Face plant into the ice. Moose move in, take a shot. Puck's in front of the net. Halfley moves it out. Roan picks it up, moves down the ice, gets it out of the zone. 3-on-2 if he hustles, passes it over and behind, and there's an offside call legitimately so. That pass needs to be in front of Halfley, not behind Halfley, but it was a good idea by Roan passing it to Halfley. So the puck drop, 8:27 left in the third period. Grizzlies still down 3-0. Halfley swipes at it, misses it. Moose pick it up. That's Hildebrand taking it and forcing that puck back to the corner. Hildebrand staying with it. Puck gets centered. Ooh, good centering pass by the Moose. Puck ends up back behind the net. Down goes Halfley. Halfley sends it back around the backside of the boards. Puck comes to center. Hildebrand swipes it out to center. Steer chasing down that puck. There's a centering pass. This time Hafley picks it up. Looks like we got a 3-on-2 if everybody hustles. Rowan sitting there, goes to the bench. He's a little out of gas. And shot right into the goalie. Hafley hits the goalie. Puck dropped down in front of the net. And the Moose almost put that in on themselves. Now we just got Steer back there playing defense. Oh, that puck just goes wide right. Hildebrand sends it to the board. Hawes gets up, chases it down. Puck clears the zone. This time Winner comes away with it, moves around 2 players. Player sends it to the boards. Puck comes out of the zone to Steer. Steer sends it to the boards. Good play by Steer to get it over to a soft spot for the player. And then the puck comes squirting down. Player comes off the bench. Snyder covers. Player comes off the bench, chases that puck down, forcing Snyder to cover. We got a coach coming out on the ice. We only got 1 goal. Grizzlies did. Something going on. So it looks like Dom's going to stay out there. Tough little kid. Snyder ready for the puck drop. So Hafley takes the puck drop, sends it over into the boards. 6:28 left in the 3rd period. Grizzlies still down 3-zip. And just start putting the puck in the net. Moose pick it up, fires a shot wide left. Here, Winner takes control. Got 1 man to beat. Moose. Oh, that was Hafley there. Sorry about that. And there's a touch, and so now we'll have big number 19 here heading to the bench for the Moose, or the penalty box. So your Grizzlies will be on a Hafley design and construction power play. Out there on the puck drop will be Winner. Davies on left, Corrigan right. Puck comes back to Masterson. Masterson swings and misses. The puck goes back to Hildebrand. Hildebrand sends it to the boards. Winner picks it up and puck swings down into the offensive zone for the Moose. Davies picks the puck up against the board, and the Moose send it back down into the corner. The Moose keeping the puck down in the offensive zone. Puck comes up. There's going to be an icing call on the Grizzlies. The puck will come back down here. 57 seconds left on the power play for the Grizzlies. 5:22 left in the 3rd period. Grizzlies down 3-zip. Change up here, Hafley out there, Rowan out there, Hawes, Hildebrand and Masterson. Puck goes down into the corner for Masterson. Masterson chases it down, sends it back up to Hawes. Hawes racing up, Hafley picks it up, sends it across the boards. Roan picks it up at center ice, moves it back to the center, moves to his left. This is a good spot for Roan. Roan fires that shot right in, and it goes in! There's a score! No, that's in! That's a score! No? She stopped it. Never mind. It looked like it hit the back of the net and bounced back out. Well, I guess I'm wrong. No score. Oh, centers it to Halfley. Halfley backhands it. Puck loose in front of the net. Goalie covers it up. Big number one goalie for Moose have been stopping everything the Grizzlies throw at her. Puck goes back into the corner. Puck comes squirting out. 10 seconds left on the power play for the Grizzlies. Masterson gets it stolen away. Hildebrand falls down. And the puck goes behind the net. So, Moose try to wrap around. Snyder was ready for it. Puck comes out to the point. Halfley kicks it with his foot a little bit. Masterson sending it up to Hawes. Hawes picks it up, moves it across. Hawes goes down, but the puck ends up down in the opposite zone. Moose are full strength with 4 minutes left in the game. Grizzlies still down 3-0. Puck comes to Shine taps it back in. Gets an offside call. Hawes was still working his way out of the zone. So now we get a full change up here. We'll have Steer and Carson back on defense. Winner's going to take the puck drop. Juzek to his left, Trying to his right. Puck drops. Steer poke checks, ends up against the boards. Trine reaches for that. Steer sends it back out of the zone again. Steer pokes it up. Gives it to Winner. Winner kicks it with his foot. Didn't have control of his stick quite fully. Carson sends it up to Trine. Trine dumps it in. Steer holds the line, sends it back up to Trine. Trine pokes it into, and then the Moose, Trine sends it back down into the corner. Winner, waiting for it to come up. There's a D-to-D pass behind the net. Puck comes to Trine. Trine takes a shot, forces the goalie down. Puck comes back out to center. Moose take it, pass it up. Icing call. They're going to make him play it. Carson goes into the boards hard. Halfley moves up, left side of the boards. Lozano offsides. 2:28 left in the game. Grizzlies still down 3-0. Out there on the ice, we've got Halfley, Lozano on his left, Morrison on his right, Lanet, and Hildebrand back on defense. Here comes the puck drop. Halfley sends it into the zone, and Moose send it right back out. Hildebrand falls down momentarily. Hildebrand sends it back behind the net. Lanet uses the puck momentarily, and there's a centering pass. And it gets swiped out. Hildebrand goes to grab it. Halfley centers it. Morrison head down, not seeing the pass. Has to chase it down at the boards. Passes it over to, tries to pass it to Lozano. It's a good idea, intercepted by the Moose. Moose moved back into the offensive zone. Halfley and Hildebrand sends it to the board. Minute 45 left in the game. Halfley might have a breakaway here. A little faster than, and there's a penalty and a shot. ball. Halfley's hurt. Halfley's holding a knee, I think. He went into the boards pretty hard. And big number 16 for the Moose went to the bench. The Grizzlies will be on a minute 30 power play. There's only a minute 30 left in the game, so as long as the Grizzlies don't get any penalties, they'll be on a Halfley design and construction power play for the rest of the game. Lozano skates off, realizing there's 5 over there. We'll have Winter, Corrigan on his left wing, Davies on his right. Lanette picks up the puck, sends it over to Hildebrand, D-to-D pass. Pass up to Corrigan, gets intercepted by the Moose. Moose move in on a short-handed and offsides. Moose took control of that puck. Minute 18 left in the game. The puck drop this side. Looks like the Grizzlies are going to lose this one and play in a consolation game tonight. I'm not sure what time that game is. Have to get some instruction. There's a penalty not called. Winter just shoved a kid to the ground, so I guess if they're not going to call the penalties. Puck comes all the way back to Dom. Dom sends it to the board. Lanette picks it up, loses it to the Moose. Moose circles back around, tries to do a wraparound. No fooling Snyder there. He sent it out. Short-handed, the Grizzlies can't even get it out of the zone. There it goes. Winter takes it out of the zone. Moves to his right. Shot. Oh man, a shot hits the goalie, bounces up, lands on the top of the net, bounces over the top of the net, and the Grizzlies still don't have a point on the board. Puck ends up on the backside. Corrigan sends it up to the board. Halfley chasing it down. Halfley has Hawes and loses it. Oh no, but he chases it down. Passes it. Oh, gets it checked away. Pass comes up to Lanette. Lanette sends it back right into Moose. Lanette has to swipe that away. 2 seconds left. And there's the end of the game with a 3-0 victory for the Moose. And the Grizzlies lose this one 3-0. It was a really good game by the Moose goalie. The Grizzlies put shots all over her, and they're rightfully so, congratulating their goalie, because boy, the Grizzlies had shot after shot after shot and just couldn't quite put it past her. So good job by the Moose goalie, and you know, the Grizzlies didn't play all that bad, just didn't get the puck to land in the back of the net. So that'll be it from Ben Benenke for today. Well, I'm not sure where the consolation game is tonight. There's that goalie for the Moose doing a good job. Grizzlies smacking their sticks, a little upset. But we'll see you later tonight for another game. Grizzlies playing a consolation game against who knows and who cares. Later.